I have in front of me a dual arm TV bracket. It covers the TV range size, 13 inch, 65 inch, and it's available with free delivery directly from freetv.ie. So let's just come along and see exactly what we get. So the first thing is to say it's off Barkhan, which are one of the largest TV bracket suppliers in the world, okay? So the good range of stuff, good quality, and the price point's attractive. So hence we stock them. So this is the bracket that's going to go onto the wall, okay? So when we go to mount it onto the wall, we'll have these 3 plugs, 3 screws, and we'll see here, I'm just going to show that there's a full 180 degrees effectively rotation there. There's 2 holes on top, 1 on the bottom, okay? So when it comes out off the wall, you can now rotate it further again, and then there's a third axis of rotation here, which is there, okay? And so we have it. So there's a bracket then that'll come along, and it'll drop directly onto this here. And if we look at the rotation here, what we'll be doing is we'll be dropping it directly down here. And what we have here effectively is there's little hooks here either side that it'll sit directly into. So can you see this? There's a hook here and a hook here, and there's the 2 hooks on the bottom, and they sit in there directly. What we'll use then is the 2 nuts that are coming out of here. We drop them in here. There's little plastic inserts to hold them, and then actually I think it's Z1 nuts we use for bolting it directly in, and all of a sudden then you have a sort of a tilt angle here on it, which is locking it into position in terms of you can't push it up off it, so it's safe afterwards. But the other thing there is it's also giving us the rotation on it, sort of the tilt angle that we do require on it. Now, something to note here, we'll say, if we look at the size of this covering, it's going all the way from 13 inch all the way up to 65 inch. And the reason it can do that is if you have a very small television, you'll just be using the VESA holes that are on the thing. The smallest I think here being VESA 75. Then this one out here will be VESA 100, and it steps all the way out, we'll say VESA 400 by 400 at the extension. Now there's 4 arms that come with it here. Just to give you the display here, we've just attached one of the arms on here. So basically you can see it comes in from the front. We took the bolt nut out, or that's there, and then we just use a Phillips head screwdriver, and we could bolt that in, and then we can use that for mounting the television bracket directly on. Now there's 3 accessories here as well. 2 of them are just to cover up the sort of uglier elements of the bracket, so you can just have a nice finish on it. And the final one here is sort of like a cable trap. So once you have the cable on, you can clip this in, it'll hold the cables. And which cables will they be? Will they be the cable, of course, to bring power to the television? Also will be running the Quacktail cable possibly into the television, and a HDMI lead back. So that's 3 possible cables, hence the type of slot thing that we have in it. If we look at the actual size of the bolts we might possibly need for different types of televisions, we can see there's that marked from Z1 all the way up to Z5, depending on size. So that's it anyway, an overview of the dual arm TV wall bracket 13 to 65 inch directly from Barkhan.